What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to the brother Larry Wright for the $30 donation via the Cash App. Much respect to him for showing love. Once again, the Too Raw for TV, aka Too Raw for Sports, aka Too Raw Media, longtime subscriber to my platforms as well as on the Patreon. Salute to you. Look, man, the last few years, I would say since 2009, the Detroit Pistons have been a bad team. They've had their glory years in the 1980s, early 90s, mid 2000s, sure. But since late 2009, 2010, most definitely, there has been a downward trajectory with this Pistons team. And last year we thought was the bottom. Last year they went 17-65. You don't get much worse than 17-65, people. 2023-24 said, hold my beer. The other day, despite playing against a depleted Utah Jazz team, they still managed to find a way to lose to that Jazz team and go 2-25 on the year. Then they played, 2-26 on the year. Excuse me, not 2-25, 2-26 on the year. Then they played the Brooklyn Nets and lose. And they fall to 2-27, and this is where we are today. With that loss to Brooklyn, and I believe they play Brooklyn again today, they are now 2-27 on the year. They have lost an NBA tying record, single season tying record of 26 consecutive games. The last time they won a game was before Halloween and a full month before the death of Henry Kissinger, who's now been dead for almost a month. That's how long ago it's been. Okay? Now, the total, the all-time total losing streak record is 28, which is held by the, I believe it's the 2014-15, 2015-16 Philadelphia 76ers. But the single season record is 26 by the Sixers in 2000, I think it's 2015, and the 2011 Cavaliers. This is just inexcusable. Inexcusable, man. I don't know whether it can't be just youth, because we've had young teams that still wound up going 28-54, 31-51. It's everything, man. It's at this point when you're this bad, it's youth, it's chemistry, it's the players not giving it their all. Coaching, it's everything. So to an extent, I mean, look, is Monty Williams on the hot seat? I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say he's on the hot seat, but I wouldn't say he's exactly in a smooth position either. I mean, this is history making shit, man. Like the fewest losses we've had in a season for an 82-game schedule is 9-73. And that was a Sixer team, 1972-73. The Sixers are all over the place when it comes to this. They've had some really bad fucking teams, ladies and gentlemen. 9-73. This team is 2-27. Just to match 9-73, they would have to go 7 what is that? 7-45? 7-40. What is that? 7-46, which is an improvement. That's an improvement. Let's look at some of these numbers, man, to just show you how terrible this team is. They're 2-27, dead last in the East, dead last in the NBA. They play Brooklyn today again. They score 109.2 points per game, but they give up 120.9 points per game. It's been going up and up and up. Now it's almost that's just about 121 points a game. '28th in offensive rating, 26th in defensive rating. And I don't know, man. I don't even want to look at the rest of these numbers, man. Let's look at some of the rankings, team rankings. They're 26. They're 28th in points scored, 26th in points yielded. They're dead last in personal fouls. I mean, they foul more than any other team. I mean, it's just terrible, man. This is just awful shit I'm seeing. They're dead last in three-point shooting in the NBA. As far as makes, attempted, and percentage. Dead last. They're 33.4% from three. And in a league where it's essential to be able to make shots from outside on a consistent basis and to stop your opponent, this doesn't help. Their opponents shoot 30.6 3-point attempts per game. So they keep their opponents from shooting from outside, but the problem is, I think that's misleading. I don't think it's that they're keeping their opponents from shooting from outside. I think their opponents are choosing to go to the basket because there's no resistance. The team is awful, man. They're garbage. They're garbage. One of the worst teams ever. So that's all I got to say about it, man. Tell me what you guys think.